M6DGS returning. I wasn't quite sure if you were coming back to me or I heard somebody else briefly pop in there as well. So, well, if you are coming back to me and you're uploading Stoke-on-Trent, I remember that from many years ago when I was at Kiel. So, lovely to have someone come in. Be ever so interested to know a bit more about HubNet, but perhaps it may not be an appropriate time. Anyway, hope you're hearing me okay from Delta Golf Sierra, and I'm very sorry I didn't write your call sign down in time.
Yes, the call sign this way is Mexico 0, Victor India November. Back to you.
M0 Victor India November. Well, many thanks there. Perhaps you let me know your name as well when I pass it back to you. And am I on a very wide, broad net that's linked to multi-repeaters or whatever? I honestly don't know anything about it, but a number of people have been telling me I ought to try and find out something about All-Star, and this is my very first. Pass it back to 0VIN with a little pause, because I had a feeling there might have been somebody else that was trying to break in. From Mike 6 Delta Golf Sierra, David in Shaftesbury.
Delta Golf with Mike 0 Victor India November on the side to Mike 0 Juliet Victor Romeo. USL.
Mexico 0, Victor India November. Mike 0. Mike 6 Delta Golf Sierra. G0 DUI, Golf 0 Delta Uniform India for you, David. It all seems to have broken down a little bit. But I've got information for you about the network if I can help. Mike 6 Delta Golf Sierra, G0 DUI, Delta Uniform India, rather.
Mike 6 Delta Golf Sierra, coming back. Didn't quite get the first part of your over because there's some kind of interference. I hope I've got it right. I've got your call sign down as Mike 0 Delta India Victor. I hope that's correct. I'll just check that you're still hearing me okay and that I've got things right. And then as long as we're not causing upsetting anyone, be very interested to hear a bit more about the get your name. From David, Mike 6 Delta Golf Sierra. From David, Mike 6 Delta.
Yeah, M6DSG. It's G0, DUI. Just bear with me, David, just make sure I'm right. Yeah, no, it sounds clear. Okay, David, yeah, M6DGS, name here is Linden. Lima Yankee November, Delta Oscar November, Linden. QTH is Stoke-on-Trent. And it's absolutely beautiful today, 17 degrees outside, very pleasant. Yeah, you were asking about the network, and it is an all-star network. You're currently connected to something called HubNet, Hotel 1 Bravo, HubNet, and it's got really quite a nice website that'll tell you all about it. That network .uk, and anywhere upwards of 70, 80, 90, maybe even more worldwide. So this conversation is going out across North America, South Africa, most of Europe, Australia, New Zealand, but there's quite a nice little map on that website, on the hubnetwork.uk website, David, that'll fill you. Only two rules: maximum over length of 3 minutes before everything times out, and a nice 3 or 4 second gap between each over to allow everything to reset. Hope that helps. Mike 6, Delta Golf Sierra, Golf 0, Delta Uniform India, G0 DUI, Linden in Stoke-on-Trent, over.
Mike 6, Delta Golf Sierra coming back. Well, thank you very much indeed there, Lyndon. I should have thought there would have been a website. I should have looked first. But I was listening to some pals using Wires X this morning, and they said that they were going to use the HubNet room, and that's why I looked for it on here, remembering that I'd heard things about All-Star. So I'll go and look that up. That's the point, doesn't it? So thank you very, very much indeed for coming back and filling me in on that. Hope my audio is okay. I'm just speaking directly through the computer. Well, lovely Stoke-on-Trent. Many, many years since I've been up there. I don't suppose I would recognise it now. I think when I was up there, the old university all those years ago, it was all knitting huts. I expect it's quite different these days. But no, we're a bit dull here today with the weather. The sun's disappeared, and a little bit to the north of it at the moment. It's absolutely pelting down with rain. But yesterday was absolutely beautiful, and I live quite near to Poole Harbour, so we went down there, spent the day down there, and enjoyed some fish and chips on the quay. Okay then, Lyndon, well I won't bore everybody worldwide, not at this moment. I'll make a note of this, add it to my favourites, and I'll come back on it. And thank you ever so much. Really kind of from my
Yeah, okay, David. No, it's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to have you on here. It's a popular network. This you'll struggle to find a time when there's no one. But it's good. It's a nice place to be. Lots of friendly chaps on to point you in the right direction. Okay, on the Wires X. Yeah, well, there are gateways. There are bridges into HubNet, which is primarily an all-star network, but you can access it from Wires X, from DMR, from Echolink, which I think you're probably doing at the moment, something like that. So it's all working well for you. Pleasure to meet you. You have a good day. Sorry about the weather. I say it's still glorious in sunny Stoke, but we've promised it's going to turn later on. So just trying to get a little bit of gardening done. My shack's in the garden. That's how I heard the conversation. So I just thought I'll sit down and have a cup of tea and play radio for me. Meet you. I just hope we do it again in the future. 7-3 for now. M6. DGS. G0Y.
Yeah, thanks, Lyndon. I'll let you go and take your phone call, but no doubt we'll be in touch with you again at some time in the very near future. Many, many kind of coming back.
Mike, Whiskey 6, Tango, India, Quebec.
Papa Echo Fox. I've got two people at once, actually. I heard a Romeo Hotel Delta and someone else. Thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. The name is Winston, like Winston Churchill, very illustrious. Hi. And I'm in London. You can find me on QRZ. Don't know if we've worked before or not, so I'm not sure of the calls. But anyway, let's see where we go. This is G4 Papa Echo Fox. Perhaps the gentleman Romeo Hotel Delta would like to have a go first and then pass it on over.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, Mike Whiskey 0 Romeo Hotel Delta. Yeah, very good afternoon to you. Nice to work with you again. We have worked before on a number of occasions. And name here is Bob Bravo, Oscar Bravo, the QTH in Northwest Wales on the Stream Peninsula. 6 miles northeast of the market town of Cali, 25 miles south of the city. QTH here. Working in ICOM IC 910 Hotel into my Simplex Internet Gateway, Mike Bravo 7 India Lima Papa, which is connected, as you know, to HomeNet and also. So there we go. Right, with that, I'll put you around to the other station whose information I've got none of. So the other station according you size me to Papa Echo Fox. Go ahead, sir.
But nothing heard. I'll make sure I'm not doubling. Abducted by aliens, but they can't get into Wales today, so they're picking people from other places. Hi, hi. Anyway, G4 Papa Echo Fox, I hope you're well and family's well, Bob. Lovely to hear you on. And yeah, my gateway is Mike Whiskey 7 Alpha Bravo Echo. Sorry, Alpha Whiskey Echo, I mean, goodness, I'm the own flipping gateway now, do I? MB7 Alpha Whiskey Echo, that's it, let's get it right. Oh dear, I've run it for about 6 years now, and that's on All-Star Echo Link and IRLP. And of course IRLP, I have to use a different hotspot box. I've got one of the nano nodes from Mark and Henderson, Nevada. Works very, very well. And of course I'm using hub from good old Peter, G7RPG, rocket propelled grenade in Portsmouth. That's working really well. And then I've got another bit of kit. I've got one of the early DV Megas that I run E-Star on, and it all works very, very well together. And then I've got one of Peter's Zum spots running on Pi-Star for Brandmeister, Fusion, Wires X and DMR Plus. It all works extremely well. Although I'm thinking of sunning all my C4FM equipment, it's fed up with it really. Everything else is fine, but that, well, I don't know. Anyway, as I say, I hope all is well. I've been extremely busy. Tell you more on the next over. G4 Papa Echo Fox.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, Mike Whiskey 0 Romeo Hotel Delta. Yeah, okay, Winston. Yeah, well, we're all busy in many different ways, aren't we? Me is with grandchildren, and the reason I mention that is they've just arrived back from the shops with his grandmother and his father, so I won't be able to stay on here much longer at all. In fact, here to come up the stairs now when you can't hear them. Wonderful grandchildren as they are. Granddad, yeah, that's it, yeah. So I'm going to have to make this one my final with you, Winston. Sorry about that, but that's the way things go. G4 Papa Echo Fox, MW0RHD, is just about to get descended on by his lovely grandchildren. 7-3, my friend.
Papa Echo Fox, fun on that, Bob. Yeah, 88 to the grandchildren, the family there, 7-3 to you, and you know, just meant to mention that fine on the 9100 sounds wonderful. I've got a 7100, I've also got a 5100 with 2 and 70 and D-Star. But this 7100, I absolutely love it. I think it's an absolutely wonderful radio. And I don't know what the 9100's like. I've never had one. I've had a 51E Plus, but what put me off it was the price, of course. They're quite pricey, but I'm sure it's a wonderful radio. I'm very happy with the 7100, and I would say it's the best as far as a receiver's concerned for HF, VHF, UHF, etc. It's the best radio I've ever had, and I've been licensed for 44 years. I've had some radios, I can tell you, probably enough to stock up Martin Lynch's or Walters and Stantons or somebody, although of course I don't keep them all. Anyway, I wish you 738 family, thank you again, and we'll work you again soon. G4 Papa Echo Fox.
Okay, Winston, I managed to get the kids under control. Just a very quick one. You misheard me. It's a 910 hotel, not a 9100. I haven't got a 9100. I've got the ICOM IC 910 hotel, which is simply just over meter multi-mode, including satellites. That's 7 for that, my friend.
That G4PF, yeah, I know the one. That's another lovely radio. Don't think you make that anymore, do they? 100 watts on 2 and super radio. Yeah. Oh well, fine business. I like ICOM stuff. I think possibly ICOM, out of the 3 ICOM, 3 mates and some other mates that aren't one of those. I've had Drake and Collins as well. Jeff Radio, KW2000A, wonderful bit of kit, valves. Anyway, all the best. I know you've got to go. Thanks for coming out and telling me that. And we'll look for the next one. G4 Papa Echo Fox in London will be listening. And anybody from Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Pluto, or the Moon, including Earthlings, are all welcome.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, how copy? Mike 0, Oscar Papa Radio, portable in Devon, over.
Hello, G4 Papa Echo Fox. I'm not sure where you said you were portable. Sounded like the desert, but the word got a bit blurred. But never mind, these things happen. Anyway, name here is Winston, like Winston Churchill. You can look me up on QRZ if you've got the opportunity. I'm in London, a place called Willesden Green, which is 3 miles going north from the west end of London. And if you continue another 3 miles north, you get the Wembley Stadium. So we're bang in the middle of 2 fairly well-known places. I've been licensed now for it's 44 years actually, 1974. And I've been on All-Star now. Yeah, sorry, I think I'll let the PTT go. Anyway, nice to meet you. I don't know if it's the first time, it might be, I don't recognise the voice, but anyway, pop it back and thank you for coming back to my call. And I take it you're not actually in the desert, it might be. G4 Papa Echo Fox.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, from Mike 0, Oscar Papa Radio, stroke portable. Definitely not in the desert, although temperatures are going that way. Name is Rick, Romeo India Charlie Kilo, and the QTH is Croyd Bay. I'm walking along the coastal path to Ilfracombe in Devon, so I'm between Croyd Bay and Ilfracombe. I've no idea what access repeater how I'm going in. I just was scanning around the frequencies. I've just come off a simplex. I thought I heard 2 voices. I just put the tone scan on and I heard you there, Winston. So you better let me know what repeater I'm probably accessing and how I'm doing it. Sorry for my ignorance, but all the joys of stroke portable and having the scanner option, over.
First time, G4 Papa Echo Fox. Well, I run MB7 Alpha Whiskey Echo on my own node with a hotspot, and I run quite a lot of different nodes with hotspots actually. I run 5
5 digital and 3 analog, and the analog are All-Star, Echo Link and RLP, and I thoroughly enjoy these modes, I must say. And fine on Devon. I've never been to Devon or Cornwall. The farthest I've been south is Somerset, and I remember, although it's a very, very vague memory, being pushed up Porlock Hill in Somerset way back in 1942. It's going back a long time, isn't it? But yeah, the war was on, of course. But Second World War, that is, not the first. We're not quite that old. Yeah, all good fun. And very nice to work to you, and I hope you got a nice day. I expect you have. It's lovely in London. It's not too hot. Actually, the shack temperature is 70 Fahrenheit, 21 Celsius. And outdoors, I would imagine it's probably a little bit warmer, perhaps 22 Celsius, which would be about 74 Fahrenheit. So there we go. G4, Papa Echo Fox.
For Papa Echo Fox, M0OPR, stroke portable in sunny Devon. Yes, it's not too sunny here. It's a nice breeze because we're walking along the coastal path, as I say, from Croyd Bay into Ilfracombe. So I've got a 5/8 wave and 5 watts here on top of the small handy, and I'm going in old style, obviously analog, into one of the local repeaters around here, I guess. Although I just did work Swansea, right across the bay here. All copied on Porlock Hill. Yeah, you were one of the many stations obviously broken down or couldn't get up it and needed a push. That was way before my time. So, but I know the hill well. My home QTH, as you can probably hear from my dulcet tones, is Bristol. And we left Bristol at 7 o'clock this morning, taking about 2 and 3/4 hours to get here today. So I got 3 radios on board, lots of different antennas to play with, and lots of walking to do. No notepad, no piece of paper, just keep walking and using the radio. Back to you, Winston. G4 Papa Echo Fox, M0OPR, portable, over.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, well, I think it's fantastic, you know, the way radio has come on. When I first came on, you had HF and I had a KW2008. Unfortunately, as you probably know, conditions on HF have gone a bit flat, to say the least. And the noise level in London, well, this morning I turned on 80 to have a chat with some of the guys on a local 80-metre net, and all I could hear was a racket. I could just about hear people as though they were sort of under the noise, and I decided to give that up and went on D-Star for a bit, and now I've come on All-Star, and I absolutely love the way radio has developed. And you know, you only need your handy talkie and your rubber duck, or even a dummy load if you're running a hotspot like I am. And you know, you can work all over the world. It's fantastic. I know a lot of people knock it, but I don't. Alright, I'm transmitting. So what? But I'm still using a radio and I'm still transmitting. I'm using an IC7100, which is the best radio I've ever had, and I've had loads and loads of radios over the years, and that's running to a you know, you know, I'm still alive and able to, you know, to use all these wonderful new modern things. You sometimes wonder what radio will be hotspots with TV as well. But, so you'd have to get the bag of rotten tomatoes and eggs to chuck at me at the TV screen when we get to that stage. G4 Papa Echo Fox.
Copied, Winston. No problem at all. Yeah, I'm all for it. I just look at it as another form of communication. There's a lot of old school. I'm glad you're not one of them. That said, I use a remote station. I've got a remote station on 10 metres up on the Mendip Hills in Somerset, and I can access that from my mobile phone. And I've got a small computer running another radio with solar power there. And people have come back before and say that's not radio. I say, well, I'm not in a position to use the radio where I am at the moment. I could be walking along this coast now with no radio equipment, and to operate another RS station. People come back into digital mode and said that's not radio. And I think, well, you're using digital decoding to work your contacts. It's each to their own. I mean, it's just another part of the hobby, and there's those that do, and those that don't, and those that don't want to know. But we're all different, and that's what makes the hobby interesting. So I'm all for learning there anyway, Winston. Hopefully you can still hear me. Basher's holding up the handy. I've been working a lot of simplex along the coastal path this morning, but I made sure all the bashers are before I come out. And I had the FT817 on board, and their Kenwood one with the GPS mapping and everything else. And my old trusted TH70, which I'm using now, which has gone around the world with me up 3 mountains on the Three Peaks Challenge. It froze at -20 on the display, and it saved my life once. So this is my old classic, my old handy friend, as they say. Sorry, not 7-3, not getting rid of you yet. I'm getting out of breath, that's what it is. Back to you, Winston. M0 OPR, portable, over.
G4 Papa Echo Fox, I'll sign on everything, 100% excellent copy, of course. And, to be able to walk along there and sound as though you're sitting next to me in the shack, and the last station also the same. Unbelievable. It's incredible. And, when you think of all the noise, QRM and QRN on the HF that we use about with operator, but mind you, I toted up although to be fair, I worked a reasonable number of new digital and analog mode through the internet, but I toted it all up, and I've worked 418 countries since I've been on in 1974, and over 300 of those are definitely on HF. That's pretty good going, but I think I've worked at least another 20 or 30 countries that I've added to that total, or included, I should say, in that total, on various digital analog modes through the internet. And one country I worked on here, I'd only been about via Echolink and other things, but I've been on 3 weeks, and a guy in Borneo called me. Wow, I never even worked Borneo on HF. Fantastic. There's supposed to be a guy that comes on here, Echolink, from Tibet, so that would be a new one. So if a guy from Tibet is listening, I think it's a good idea for you to come on and join myself and Papa Echo Fox.
For Papa Echo Fox, M0 OPR portable. It really is amazing. I mean, like you say, a little bit like you in London, you've probably got so much man. Probably the way unfortunately, and that's not to say I don't like analog, because I love analog stuff, but it's just the way that we're moving now, and times are changing and communication's changing as well, and it's opened up a whole new world. So that'd be nice, wouldn't it, from into Borneo on the handy. That would make my day. London's good, but Borneo's better there, Winston, over.
Fine on that, G4 Papa Echo Fox. Well, I like the analog modes as well, I agree with you there, but a big selection of everything, and the more the merrier. I was going to go down the road of the Enrico, but the problem with that is I'm getting older now, as you probably ascertained from what I told you, and I can't actually read a small display, and unfortunately they're ready, so I decided against it because of that. But I'd like to have got onto the IRN, the International Radio Network that they use there, and Zello and all that sort of stuff. I'm all into this new stuff, I like it, I like playing about. And I still run HF, VHF and UHF aerial, of course. But, we've only got a small garden here in London, and I've only got wires and verticals, but to be fair, I must admit I've done quite well with them. But, you know, over the years, when you take the whole thing combined, mind you, it took me a hell of a long time to get that country total. It probably took, you know, the whole 44 years to do it. But, oh, so what? You know, but there's always... But if Rico or other make, I think they're going to bring out one with a big 3-inch display. And if they do that, I'll probably be able to read that okay. And then we might well get one of those things I've got. And, you know, I don't mind if I don't add anything else, I don't. But, you know, I will if I get a chance. And I'm a real nut for radio, really. I don't call it a way of life. I'm on every day. Very, very prolific operator. And try and use all the things I've got within a week. So, you know, all the friends here make new friends like yourself, because we've never worked before. And it's a lot of fun. And I've been retired for 16 years. G4 Papa Echo Fox.
For Papa Echo Fox, M0 OPR portable. Yes, you've got a lot of time on your hands now, mate. I wish I was retired, but I've got a few years behind me still. Sorry, in front of me even. I would blame altitude, you know, I'm used to climbing up mountains in past and that, but I'm a little bit out of condition and it's a hot day, so I can think and talk at the same time. All the joys of radio, but yeah, it sounds like you enjoy your hobby, as do I. I started in 1979 as a 9-year-old boy with a couple of the President AR7s and 2 K40 antennas, and I've still got the K40 antenna now to this day, actually. And I never really wanted to just over the road. Her father, Arizona, and at the time her mum and dad were divorced. Like, well, when you go over to visit your father, it'd be nice to get a couple of walkie-talkies so we could speak just across the road. And she come back, this 8-year-old little girl, with 2 President AR7s and 2 K40s in a suitcase, being accustomed by the air stewardess at the time that brought her through customs, because she went on her own at that particular time. And I remember as a 9-year-old little boy, her opening up the case or showing me the goods, and I was really disappointed because I wanted a walkie-talkie. Only a 9-year-old could think like that, but the rest is history. We started with 11 meters and done all that, and I've been licensed probably about 10 years now, and my work is involved in communication, so it was long overdue for the amateur radio there. From M0 OPR portable, hope you can still hear me, because we are just coming down the hill into lower ground, over.
For Papa Echo Fox to the pause though, you still sound like you're sitting next to me, no problem whatsoever. And time on my hands, like the song. Oh boy, no time on my hands. In fact, to fit everything I do in a day, I work a 16-hour day, and I don't need more than the 8 hours sleep, so that's okay. Normally have a lot less sleep. I retired from being a scientist and a musician, and also did a lot of photographic work in my department. I still carry on with music, produce music. I still carry on, and I've got a contract which doesn't stop until 2020. As long as I don't stop, I'll be 80 by then, and I think they'll probably renew it. Oh dear, I'm still involved in photography. Matter of fact, I'll be shooting a Vogue cover within the next month or so for the European Vogue. And unfortunately, 14 years ago, although luckily it was 2 years after I retired, my wife became bedridden, and so I look after her, and that's a 24/7 job. How about that lot for somebody who's retired? Time on my hands, I should be lucky. Before Papa Echo Fox.
One should never assume, should they? There. I guess it's sometimes easier to go to work. I guess looking after, care for your wife there is pretty hard going. But yeah, what a shame. It's sometimes fate that we have to deal with. But anyway, I've got a few years left to work. I've got my daughter here now. She's up and down like a dervish here. and it's just nice to get away from Bristol suburbia and come down, a bit of fresh air, and work the radio. And that's the only time I get here. I'm a full-time dad stroke mum. My daughter lives with me, so I don't get a lot of time like I used to in the past for the radio at weekends and disappear up on top of the hills. Hence I've got the remote station in the hills. No cure up there, that's the best thing. That's what people said, you know, why bother with a remote station? I said, well, if you could listen to a remote station, you can hear a pin drop on 10 metres and just nothing whatsoever. And all the guys in Bristol are complaining about Cura. So there you go. But it's very interesting. Sounds like you've got a very busy life, or had a busy life, and still have there, Winston. I work for that big communication company. Fortunately, it produces all the PLA noise, and I'm first to always complain as an amateur. I sit on a lot of boards and stuff and mention stuff, and it falls on deaf ears. It's all about the pounds and pence, unfortunately, with the big companies as well, you know. But I do let my little voice have a set and do my best to try and keep things, you know, in our interest. But I'm only one person of many. RSGP does a far better than I do, that's for sure. Right, anyway, I'm going to put back to you. It was a pleasure to work you, and as you can hear, it's getting pretty windy here. We're going to just drop down to Wycombe. That's our first stop, Wycombe. Down on the bed here, we're going to have a nice ice cream and a wet cup of tea there. So it was a pleasure, Winston, and I've got this one noted and put in the memory now for the next time. So you never know, you might hear me back at my home QTH next time in Bristol. I think it was FEW, wasn't it? Sorry, my apologies. And from M0 OPR stroke portable. I'm sure I got that call wrong, but you'll pull me up on it. Back to you, Winston, over.
For Papa Echo Fox. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of that. You did go into a bad spot, which is a bit of a shame. I know you said something about, I think you said you might have your daughter with you, so all the best to her there. But I'll make this a final. I hope we meet again. It's been a very nice having you, so thank you for giving me the shout. I will be on again later, trying to check the missions is okay, and it is a full-time job, believe me, but I don't mind. Next month, we will be married for 56 years. So I think I don't mind looking after her. She deserves it after putting up with me for that amount of time. But I wish you 7-3, 88 the family. I'll look forward to our next QSO. I'm on quite a bit, as I say, so I'm sure we'll run into each other again. And if you remember my call and you get a chance to look me up on QRZ, there's a photo of me which a friend of mine took 11 years ago. I'm in my white tuxedo and I was giving a vocal performance, and I liked the picture, so I shoved it on QRZ. Anyway, I wish you 7-3, 88 family, and we will work again, I'm sure. And thanks for giving me the shout. G4, Papa Echo Fox.
I've also got the microphone. You come up a bit stronger than you're dropping down the hill into Willicombe. So it's very logical, and it's nice to work in London this afternoon. And we'll listen out for you again for sure. G4, Papa Echo Fox, got it right that time. From M0 OPR stroke portable. It's where are we now? We're at Willicombe in Devon, right on the bay now. So we're going to have an ice cream. 7-3, all the best.